Hello friends, and welcome to Starfield. We are doing the empty nest. But we're still in our house. But let's head out and go tussle with the Shaw gang. See what they have to say about it. I guess my question is... we can just fast travel. Love that. Thanks, game.
All right, this is Shaw Gang territory.
Sounds like they're already fighting. The... That man was 50. Oh. Alright, let's take the neighbor and go see him. Someone was over there. I feel bad. Like, I am very overleveled for this. Weird going. I was just playing Cyberpunk before this. I'm gonna be doing a Cyberpunk playthrough on the channel. Probably in tandem with this, but I was... Oh god. Aha! It automatically used the med pack. There, yeah. They have robots? Oh, that's... damn, isn't it? Why is that dude lighting up like he's thermal? He ain't made of meat. But anyway, I was saying, it's a little jarring going between Starfield and Cyberpunk. But I'm pretty excited to play that. I didn't really play it much at launch, though I did buy it at launch. It's just it was not really in a playable state. So I played a couple hours. But I'm pretty excited to experience that with all you. You are not Sam. You were Sam. You look like Sam. Their turret? What's shooting me? Where is Dirt? Oh, I got what was shooting me? I am gonna die. But, you know, so if you're interested in seeing me fumble my way through Cyberpunk, you know, I'd love to have you. I'll be trying to do... I'm gonna try to do throwing only. Throwing knives, and then with the gorilla arms, you know, people. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So it'll be my first, like, real-time playing. Alright. I'm not sure that you helped during that, man. Be real about this. Am I at... Okay, so this is full. I just need more. I need the level. I am not close.
Oh, we make a hell of a team.
Bro, we? This is just me, man. I sleep for an hour. Get that experience buff.
I'm feeling good now. You feeling good?
Hey. Does that make you feel? I have the key.
If there's anything in here.
Dun. Oh, great. This is for an artifact, isn't it? What are they doing guarding an artifact down here? Alright, let's get going.
Let's get going.
What I said. Let's leave the hideout. I guess it won't let me fast travel. Out. And I guess we'll go to the lodge and turn these two in. A lot of explosives in there. I could have gone very poorly. Hey, how's it going?
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son.
You're
At
Shaw
least
of
not
Shaw's
before we've
gang?
had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add.
Not anymore.
Grabbed
Save you
something
money.
from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's
Can I
worth
start
to
an
me.
outpost and just invite her to live there?
Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's
Think
hear
this will
it.
get me my last thing of bribe?
I think we can work something
Yeah.
out. That's what I'm hoping. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Fine. I will.
Train, on me!
Okay. Yeah. I feel bad about that.
You're a
Alright. Look, I saved you. Give me my money back.
All different types of smugglers. Some ain't half bad.
I guess I owe you.
Some ain't much better than Crimson Fleet.
Take it and get lost.
What's up, but let's go to lunch. And whatever the gun that I got from her, I'll just hang on my wall or something, I'm sure.
We're
Turn both these in.
Would be more useful to you.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Glad it gave me powers.
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I
I'm
think
built
we're going
different.
to
What
need
do you
a
want
little
from me?
demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
relax. We're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings.
Everyone saw that, right?
It's still happening.
Literal gift from the heavens.
I hope that's
And
all.
also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm gonna use this everywhere. We shouldn't tell people.
No one in Constellation is going to lose lips on this.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But
Interesting.
sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
Oh, okay.
Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Sick. And now,
Just what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect.
what is this gonna look like in the
We
end?
could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again.
Nice.
Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise, you know where to find us.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Hello there.
What you got for me, Walter?
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Okay.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it.
What?
Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Thank you. I'm in.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me. It'll be easy, I promise.
I don't
I'll
believe
ride passenger
you.
on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off. To the Volai star system, then. I admit.
We're gonna go to Aquila first, though. I meant to do something else. Go to Laredo. Yeah, because I already did 2 missions for Ryujin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. It didn't seem that long. For the faction quest, but I would like to make some progress. I meant to do it while I was in Aquila. And then we'll have to go back to Neon to turn it in anyway, so, you know. It makes sense, trust me. That's gonna. After that. That's what they gave me? I stole that.
Hello.
Hello. Rado Fire. I don't know that I've ever been in here.
There's not enough to do around here.
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Do you have anything worth a damn? The Prime. That's kind of cool. Corrosive, radiation, poison, incendiary. Nice.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to go. It stinks.
But you know, stretched trash will come back and Lord,
We have everything. Like we've kind of kitted this out completely.
A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we need.
yes, Miss Lance.
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
You lost? If you need help, Miss Lance is just downstairs.
I don't like that he saw me. Any other way down? There, fine. Digipex, seriously? Can I reach my cargo from here? Have any Digipex? Really? I must have sold them all or something stupid. Where am I gonna find Digipex?
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
You guys want to keep any Digipex around here that I can use to break into your crap? I wonder if maybe the general store has some. It's so upsetting. Kind of funny, though.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice.
I get all kinds in here. I'll say right up front, feel free to look around.
Have Digipix either. Man, where? Well, that sucks. Guess we're going to Night City, Neon City. Oh man. I must have sold them. That's gonna drive me nuts. Dr. Walter.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of castle mass.
What is that?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Yeah. Great. I'm in a loop. They get for trying to jump. What do you do when you run places, you know?
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you.
Keep up, Walter. Leaving you behind, old man.
Well, I have plenty of I'm sure we...
Give me them Digipex. I knew someone was gonna have some.
I'm not going to show up to work for a week.
Round Ekman. And we're going to corporate HQ. How'd you get ahead of me?
We
You didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Charmed.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes. The daring explorers. My partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Yes? Why are you
Tell me
here,
about
Walter?
your bees.
The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Also send my love.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go
Your
through the fund
husband.
authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
I could handle it. Walter. Bobby.
What?
This is the first time I've been in the Astro Tower. I skipped it the last time we were here. For good reason. What is this?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I prefer alcohol.
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
That is a lot of credits.
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate, but I will be here should you change your mind.
It's so weird that you buy the penthouse from the bartender.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Done.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency. I'm afraid Neon security needs to be paid too. We all
one more
have bills
chance
to cover. I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our fees. I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP package isn't for everyone. Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Hope to see you again.
Yes, Hi! Having fun?
Check the door controls. He says,
One
how's it going?
quiet day. That's too much to ask for.
There are no such things as quiet day. Yeah. Let's go investigate the cellar. Break my freaking legs.
I used to be an actuary.
Seems like the crews are fleas everywhere.
Oh, it's one of the Newells?
Feel like making a purchase today? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free.
Bro, I got your whole...
I think we can work something out. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Good old Sleep Crate. You really want me to go in here, huh? Old Sleep Crates. It's just like the shipping containers they sleep in Cyberpunk. Glass shock. There's glass there.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
Pay attention.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Something.
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Let's go get our drink on with Walter. How much money do I have? Tell them no, I guess. I can afford it.
You see any heat leeches? We've got our permission to take
care. All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like,
but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Nothing like some Aurora to take the edge off.
Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Yes?
Yes?
What it?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. We're done here.
Wow. Awfully hostile. I mean, maybe it's not up here yet. Looking for a guy with a briefcase.
Get some Aurora and let loose.
Yeah, take it easy.
Hell yeah! This is awesome! You good?
Yes. What?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there,
just shoot him.
Let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the Neon Underworld to always be invigorating.
Matching wits? I'm just gonna shoot him in his mouth. What do you mean? We'll see. Maybe the negotiation will work.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they...
No.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
That's it. Just like Han Solo, I can shoot you while sitting. I can sit you while
I'd like to
shooting.
assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
You still need the money?
I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk? What the? Security! As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
That's nice.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well, Tom. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
What happened to you?
Slayton must have been the original
It's like you
owner.
got punched in the eyes.
We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Interesting.
I'm ready when you are. You don't scare me.
Good.
That's it, we're done. Now we're talking.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
I mean, let them come.
Private
I paid off security. I'm prepared to shoot everyone in here to death.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Well, time to go inherit.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
Company.
See if we can make an appointment.
Can't believe these hooligans. How dare you impound my ship? Air Force One is not something you can just impound all willy-nilly.
You don't want to pick a fight.
Hi, how's it going?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. I'm sure you do. No, he isn't. That doesn't sound like something Slayton Aerospace would have the legal authority to do. Does it? I'm afraid we just can't book any more appointments today.
Okay. Well, we tried. Wow. I'm just gonna let the receptionist live. I'm sorry. Is a customer just shooting at me? Wonder if I shouldn't have shot the customers.
Clearly isn't your executive. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
I guess.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
I think shooting
Drop
the...
down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
I think shooting my way through would have been more fun, but... I don't know if you knew this, but... Those are cuttable. And it wasn't worth it. But it could have been, you know?
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. But you might get to the exit.
It's fine, I need the experience anyway. My eyes.
Hold on, trying to shut down that door remotely.
Oh, Walter.
Got it. Scrambling the protocols. I doubt that coming in.
Damn robot dogs, they're like the bane of my existence. Where you at?
There's the door. It should take you outside.
That goes to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well,
I mean, she's right. We're really thinking outside the box on this one, you know? Can't take the elevator if he's just gonna keep locking it down. Hi. How does it know you're fighting a god? How does it feel to know you're fighting a god? Words. Hi. Where we going? I'm doing that to good old what's his face. Slayton. Tony Claus.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Ah, it seems you have chosen more violence.
I will always choose violence. Hi. What drugs do I have? You know, take some drugs. I sure am picking you off. Is that it? Where'd you run off to, Nicholas? What is he? Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? What is this? What's red and mad here? Cool. That's sad. Finding legendary weapons and they turn out to be crap. Hate to see it. So I don't have to turn off my the impounding or anything. That just happened, huh? Jump too high. Come on, Walter. We're leaving. See if security is upset at us. This booger snot planet. What? No. Yeah, so like I took over this company now, right? It's mine? Killed the CEO? Most of the guards should fall in line.
You're in the vanguard, right?
Yeah. Am I gonna get jumped on the ship pad? It's such a cool cockpit, man. The old Air Force One.
Hello, Captain.
I could like to sleep for 1 hour.
What did you need?
Can't believe Barrett and Andreas.
Cold-blooded murder was a line I told myself I'd never cross. I can't argue with that. Well, I may not agree with every outcome, but you did everything to accomplish our goals and more. I don't often get a chance to work in the field.
Probably not gonna again, huh?
Thank you.
Alright, take off.
Time to leave what's behind. Stay in orbit, Roger. You're cool.
You hold something you have no right to.
What is this? You're people.
I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. Are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
I am the Dragonborn.
What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them?
gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
Make me. Thieves.
A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you.
We're not the ones making threats.
Your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
I don't think that that's true.
You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about? We need to regroup. Bide our time.
We can wait no longer. Out of here! Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
Grab, jump to anywhere. Whoosh. Grab, jump to Aquila. And landed. I am the best. Thanks, Bethesda, for letting me basically pause and teleport. Right, I do have Digipix now. The Noel, alright, let's...
The services tech is in the hut up at the front.
Keep your nose clean.
It was a weird looking ship though. I don't think I liked it. I don't look at that ship and go, wow, that's really cool. I can't wait to pilot that. I look at it and go, why?
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
We got our Digipick. That one. Leave and you. My joint pain. But we're gonna end the episode there. So next episode we will go check in with Noelle and see what she has to say about the Starborn. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Bye bye.